Namaskar. Welcome to the MASH Network channel, the channel that is a one-stop entertainer and information provider just at your fingertips. Myself, Malay Padya, and with me is my colleague, Mr. Shwetal Sarvaya.
We are here to provide you an important situational case study and the after effects of an upcoming significant global development. Yes, we will discuss about post-COVID-19 pandemic scenario, the worsening of trade ties between the United States and China, and the future role of India in it. Today, it is quite evident from the facts and figures that after the coronavirus pandemic, the US is facing an unprecedented Herculean task to contain, curb, and overcome this epidemic. If we refer to the media reports of the latest global COVID 19 cases, it is quite evident that the US reported nearly 30% of corona patients of the world and also the maximum number of deaths. In the face of this situation, the world superpower is frustrated and falling short to find an effective remedy for COVID 19 pandemic. At certain hyped moments, the US President Donald Trump has alleged that coronavirus escaped from a laboratory in the city of Wuhan and that the Chinese government had failed to control and curb the further spread of this pandemic. This situation between the superpower, the United States, and the wanting to be superpower, China, has worsened trade ties between both the countries. Both countries have started imposing and hiking import duties significantly from 10% to 25% on different traded goods. Now let's discuss what lies in this grave trade situation between the US and China for India. As per the Federation of Indian Export Organization FIEO, this situation will be benefiting for India. This ongoing trade war between US and China will help India get the export opportunities in both the countries. The US and other European countries want alternative origination destinations AOD to manufacture goods for them after exiting China. The South Asian countries like Vietnam and India are amongst the best probable and formidable locations. Here's one recent fact. Taiwan's Foxconn, the largest electronics contract manufacturer in the world, which assembles Apple products, moved production into India from China this year. This was to diversify their manufacturing supply chain away from excessive reliance on Chinese production. Many more to follow the footsteps. It is also said that this can be a God-sent opportunity to India to seek huge investments from companies relocating from China. So there is a need to move aggressively to woo such investors before they are allured by others. The best example for this is India's Prime Minister, Mr. Narendra Modi, a very dynamic personality who is best at establishing ties, organizing global investors' meets, and welcome the investors to India. A professor at the Institute of Foreign Trade quoted that products in different segments are targeted by US and China. These targeted items mainly fall in the areas like the information and communications technology, pharmaceuticals, chemicals, engineering, garments, agriculture, automobile, machinery, leather goods, etc., which offer huge opportunities for India. In another report, the Leather and Apparel Industries Export Chairman also adds up to the explanation. India's footwear exports to the US currently is US dollar 300 million and that of China is US dollar 11 billion. This will suggest the chunk that India can have from this segment and the same opportunities in the other segments. Also, according to the India Brand Equity Foundation IBEF 2019 report, the 25% of the medicines in the UK was supplied by the South Asian nations, which shows the pharmaceutical competence and the opportunities ahead. Same way, India was the 12th largest producer of machine tools in 2017 and exported its 60% engineering goods to the US and Europe. Another significant quote from an exports top-notch, citing the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, mentioned that India could benefit by $11 billion as some manufacturers move their manufacturing facilities to India. So it is time for India to move fast through innovative reforms and investor friendly policies with a clear focus on infrastructure development. But a lot remains to be done and should be done urgently. Stay tuned for the next update. Just like, share, and subscribe for more updates.
Stay safe, keep your neighborhood safe, just mass, just enjoy. Mass Network wishing you have pleasant times ahead. Thank you.